All right, let me ask you something. How often do you wake up in the morning feeling like you're already behind? Like the day has started without you, and you're playing catch up before you've even had your first sip of coffee? Yeah, I've been there too. But what if I told you there's a way to flip that script completely? A way to wake up not just earlier, but better, with clarity, purpose, and a head start that most people can only dream of? Sounds good, right? Well, stick with me because today we're diving into why 4:30 a.m. is the new 6 a.m. and why waking up at 6 might actually be holding you back. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, "Oh great, another video telling me to wake up at an ungodly hour," hear me out. This isn't about sacrificing sleep or becoming some kind of productivity robot. It's about reclaiming your time and setting yourself up for success in ways that most people overlook. And yes, I know 4:30 a.m. sounds extreme. Trust me, I thought so too at first. But once I started doing it, everything changed. And I mean everything. Let me explain. Here's the thing. Most of us live our lives reacting. We wake up when our alarm tells us to, or worse, when we've hit snooze 3 times, and then we're immediately thrown into the chaos of the day. Emails piling up, deadlines looming, kids needing breakfast. The world is already demanding things from us before we've even had a chance to think about what we want from the day. But waking up at 4:30 a.m., that's like hitting the pause button on all of that noise. It's your time, completely uninterrupted, to focus on yourself and what really matters. And don't just take my word for it. Some of the most successful people in the world swear by this habit. Tim Cook starts his day at 3:45 a.m. to get ahead of emails before heading to the gym. Michelle Obama? She's up at 4:30 for her morning workout before tackling her day. These people aren't waking up early because they have to. They do it because it gives them an edge. Now let's talk about why this works so well. First off, mental clarity. The early morning hours are like this magical pocket of time where everything is still and quiet. No distractions, no interruptions, just pure focus. Whether you use that time to meditate, journal, plan your day, or dive into deep work, those hours are golden for getting things done without anyone or anything pulling you in a million directions. And then there's the physical side of it. Waking up early gives you time to move your body before the day even begins. Whether it's yoga, running, or just stretching while sipping your coffee, it sets the tone for a productive day ahead. Plus, let's be real. How many times have you told yourself you'll work out after work only to end up skipping it because you're too tired or something else came up? Exactly. But here's my favorite part. Waking up at 4:30 doesn't just give you more time, it gives you better time. Think about it. If you wake up at 6 or 7 like most people, by the time you're fully awake and ready to go, the world is already buzzing around you. You're starting your day on someone else's schedule instead of your own. But at 4:30, it's just you and your thoughts. That's powerful. Now I know what some of you are thinking, but I'm not a morning person. Trust me, I wasn't either. In fact, I used to stay up late scrolling through social media or binge watching Netflix until midnight or later. But here's what I realized. Staying up late wasn't actually adding value to my life. It was just stealing time from my future self. The trick is shifting your mindset and your bedtime to make this work for you. If you want to wake up at 4:30 a.m. feeling refreshed instead of groggy, it starts with going to bed earlier and creating a nighttime routine that helps you wind down. For me, that meant swapping out late-night screen time for reading or journaling before bed. And let me tell you, it made all the difference. Suddenly, I wasn't dragging myself out of bed in the morning. I was waking up excited for what was ahead. And here's where it gets really interesting. Waking up early doesn't just change your mornings, it changes your entire mindset. It builds discipline because, let's face it, choosing to get out of bed when it's still dark outside isn't easy at first. But every time you do it, you're proving to yourself that you can follow through on your commitments, and that confidence carries over into everything else you do. It also gives you space to think big picture, to set goals and plan how you're going to achieve them without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. When was the last time you really sat down and thought about what you want out of life? Not just today or tomorrow, but 5 years from now? Those early hours are perfect for that kind of reflection. Look, I'm not saying this will be easy right away. Change never is. But what I am saying is that it's worth it. Because once you start waking up at 4:30 a.m. and experiencing all the benefits, the clarity, the productivity, the sense of control, you'll wonder how you ever lived any other way. So here's my challenge for you. Try it for 1 week. Just 1 week. Set your alarm for 4:30 a.m. every day and see what happens when you give yourself those extra hours each morning. Who knows? It might just change your life. All right, that's all from me. If this resonated with you, or if you're ready to give this a shot, let me know in the comments below.